primordial power. We're playing the game in our final hour. And I'm dungeon deep no matter where they dwell. We're unafraid. Give me a dick set. Counterspell!
Pull up a chair and grab your dice. The time will fly when you improvise. 20s for all and all for one. Snapdragons, the time has come. Snapdragons!
And yeah, hello. Josh is doing the thing. We are welcome to Transitions. We are the Snapdragons. As usual, we are a group of international friends who got together to play role-playing games. My name is Omar, and I will be the DM for this campaign set in Eberron. As always, I'm joined by a great cast. Starting with Jack tonight. Introduce yourself.
Oh my god, it happened.
First.
I mean, my life's over. I could quit now. My name is Jack. I am playing Sentinel. He is a Warforged bard. And I don't know what to say. This has never happened before. I'm too nervous. I'm too nervous. I will throw it over to Josh.
Oh no. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm playing Jonas DeCaneth, human sorcerer, wonderkin, never did anything wrong. What's up, Ireland?
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm Ireland. I'm David, and I'm playing Leovar, the Khorvaire bard. And he's so tired, you guys. I need a long rest. So bad. So badly. I'll throw it to the corpse, since he's getting the rest I'm not getting.
Hey,
Wow.
I am Nate, and I am playing character building screen. So I'm working on getting the right combination of eyes and nose. Yeah, it's a work in progress. But and last but not least, all the way from Slovenia.
Hey, you know my country's name. That's awesome for an American. Uh,
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
I've got a friend from there, so it's you, buddy.
Thank you. Hi guys, my name is Andre. I'm from Slovenia, as Nate has so wonderfully remembered. I am playing Max, the elven blade singer wizard, who does not need a long rest. He would like it, but doesn't need it. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see if we have to save someone soon, or we're just gonna ignore them because things. Today is a boys' night, unfortunately, so no last member. Maybe they join later. Not that there's anything wrong with boys' nights, but I mean I like you guys, but like I mean
Damn.
Damn.
Ooh.
All right, we know who's not getting healed tonight. And that's because I have no spell slots. I can't heal anybody.
As always, you guys, the people behind the screen. I mean, technically, you're all also behind the screen. You know what I mean. If you guys like Boys Night, or if you guys like this silly stream that we're doing, please support us and share the episode and rewatch the previous ones. And if you have the time and love to, of course, I'm not telling you to do that. Just or if you wanna see Daxokith die again or something, like me,
Thanks.
leave us comments, follow, and engage with our social media links down in the description below, and just let us know. Just let us know that you want more of this. You want more characters to die, and we will keep doing it, and we will give you cooler stuff because oh boy, we have plans for cooler stuff. If you guys are interested,
like
So-
more characters dying.
yeah, best stuff.
So fun.
But hey, intro out of the way. Let us dive back into Eberron and our campaign, The Echoes of Mourning. So, a few hours ago, it was terror at Stormwind Keep. This lavish masquerade turned bloody when agents of the extremist Karnathi order known as the Emerald Claw broke into the estate. And among those dead in the attack was the beloved Siren politician, Daxoketh Tikiran. Friends with the charming bard of High Walls, the excoriate of House Lyrander, Leovar, and the Warforged with secret upgrades, Sentinel. And so we follow the tragedy of Daxoketh as his friends look for a way to bring him back to life before he loses himself and my camera dies.
Oh no.
I think this happened last week too.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening to my camera. Doesn't want to do what I want it to do. But anyway, it's a tragedy, just like what happened to Daxoketh.
Just died
As we
suddenly.
see his friends try to bring him back to life before he loses himself in the plane of souls, Dulra, going from district to district, seeking aid from the sovereigns yet denied by their vassals, who insist that death is merely a gateway for souls to join the upper realms of their deities. House Jurasco almost helped after an hour and for a large sum of gold, of course, but even the dragon-marked healers refused once omens pointed to disaster if they followed through with raising Daxoketh from the dead, which sadly left our party in a desperate position, one seemingly orchestrated by none other than Merix the Kenneth and his prophecy deciphering machine, the Axiom engine. Sentinel sought Merix's help, who claimed that he can raise Daxoketh from the dead if the group brings him a manuscript written by giant mages from the ancient Kolsir Dominion, whose experience in the plane of souls would offer Merix a model that he can use to reel Daxoketh's soul back to his body from the machinery of that distant plane. The manuscript is in the library of a noble called Lan Hazal in Greywall, a district in Middle Tavik Landing that houses Karnathi immigrants. And that's where we left our group. On the other side, the side of people who are dead, we witnessed Daxoketh experiencing a trip through memories, one last chance to view his life before it's forgotten. So we see a young Daxoketh in his estate in Mitrol, meeting for the first time Lilia, a young elf of a Fjarlan bloodline who was orphaned in the war, brought to home by the Fjarlan heir Devon, Daxoketh's uncle. And we saw glimpses of memories as Daxoketh grows up with Lilia, training, learning, dancing, becoming friends, and perhaps more until Daxoketh revealed on the New Year's Eve of 977 that he was no Daxoketh at all, but instead a changeling called Naz, who took Daxoketh's face and his life. So, naturally, Lilia called him a liar, a betrayer, and was shy of calling him a monster. But her actions demonstrated her resentment clearly when she called the Vermshard guard of Mitrol to take young Naz to prison for impersonating a noble. And that's where we leave the session. But with this, finally, we return to our group in Sharn, in the Dragon Towers district in Middle Central, where I have to make a slight correction, if you can all look at the map with me. So I said last week that you can actually get from Dragon Towers in Middle Central to Grey Wall by a bridge. That is not correct. That is not true. Please don't yell at me at the comments anymore. You you can take a bridge to Memphis, to Middle Memphis, and then go to Grey Wall that way, or you can wait for a sky coach and get there by flying. But that is the basic thing. Basically, it will take you more time to get there than anticipated. So it's almost 2 in the morning, after hours of moving through the city, and pushing yourselves further will be exhausting. So knowing that, what are you going to do?
Yeah, once we've been walking for a bit, Lever will start the conversation. Look, everyone, I feel as though we might be on a bit of a time crunch. I know we theoretically have a couple of days. The sooner the better, though, for anything I might do. I don't think we can try to do some B&E during the day, so if it's not tonight, it's tomorrow night. If it's tonight, I have very little left in the repertoire. I'm exhausted. I don't have much I can do.
I'm tapped. I feel like my joints are stiff. Use a nap. A long one.
I mean,
Right.
it is up to you, Sentinel. And what do you want to do? I can keep going myself. I got knocked out last fight, so still have something left in the tank.
And I will follow your decision, Sentinel.
Part of me wants to just run forward and charge straight in and get it done, but we're pretty sure we have some time, and not a lot, but I think the logical part of me, what logic exists, says that our best chance of pulling this off, doing it, and getting my friend back. As much as I wanted to get it done as soon as possible, I think it would be wise that we're all in the best shape we can be. That makes sense.
If that is your decision, then it's all right with me.
Hope we have enough time.
We should. If that is the case, and we go back to High Walls and get some rest. Once we're all awake, we will head where we need to go and do a bit of reconnaissance of the area. And by evening, we'll hopefully be able to figure out our plan to get into this library. It has been a very long day.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'll meet up with you guys back in High Walls. I have to deliver this. It's what we came for, and I'll pull out the plans to show everyone that me and Carver got them.
Right, I completely forgot.
Well, Daxicate was more important, so makes sense you forgot.
What is what did you find out there?
Not much, really. I mean, these seem to be some sort of plans or something, but I'm not sure I understand them completely. It's not just about magic. It's the combination of magic and science. You can take a look if you want before I deliver it.
Sure, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to skim through it. I probably won't understand much either, but
I'll hand over the plans or the image of the power source to Leovar.
Okay. Okay, so you see, Leovar, you see a design of this, almost like this helical engine sort of thing. It has two parts that wrap around this red core at the middle. And the two helical parts, one seems to be made of this dark blue-purple material, the other is more of like a golden material. And the other side of this paper is a bunch of, it's almost like a cipher, but it seems to be detailing locations, though you're not sure what this could be. Give me an Arcana check, just to see
sure.
your
My
understanding of this whole thing.
jack of all tradesing. We'll do some work here. Oh. 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Give me a second As
It's
I-
only with a +2.
as I read. So, you see that this engine, this material that makes the helical parts of it, these are dragon shards. One side is of Kyber dragon shards, which are for basically it's for entrapping elementals and stuff like that, and it's similar to the ones found in the airships, the House Lyrander airships that house the elemental that propels the ship itself.
Right.
The other side is Sybaris dragon shards, which augment and enhance the magical powers of items and amplify energy.
Yeah, Leroy's frowning as we're walking, looking at it, and it's like, I mean, it's using dragon shards for power, utilizing things that would house elementals like the airships and things that make magical items work. I mean, we don't really know what we could do with this, so I guess, yeah. He goes to hand it to Max, and you see him kind of pause for a moment. And then, like, he'll slowly finish extending his hand towards you.
I'll reach out and take it. Is something wrong?
My gut tells me that that is a huge problem. There will be. And I just... I don't know what the outcome of this kind of information being more widely distributed will be. But I suppose better have a ally, have an awareness or understanding of how it works if anything happens, I suppose. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm caught up in my thoughts tonight. There's a lot going on.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll take the design and yeah, you guys want to come with me to the embassy, or should I meet up with you in High Walls? I do need less rest than you guys. I can just meditate for a couple of hours and I'll be back in tip-top shape.
Yeah, I need sleep. If every hour I can get, so I'm just going to head back. If that's all right, Max.
All right, yeah.
I can go with you. Give me some time to clear my head and do some stuff.
Sure.
Right. As Jonas and I head back to well, I guess actually, as we part ways, like, I guess Jonas, you currently don't have a room anywhere, given your recently freed from captivity.
Didn't think about that.
Well, good
one-
thing I live in a tavern, so there'll be a room for you.
I didn't know. Is that recent? Or
No, I was living in Hope Springs when you met me last. I've been living
you
there.
just never invited me over?
You kind of were staying there for a while before you disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How's your head? I know you got kind of smashed into the ground. Are you doing all right?
I'm doing okay. I'm more worried about Sentinel.
Yeah.
Guys, I think everyone's just tired.
Oh, you're still here.
I mean, we didn't leave yet. I said I'd
I
go
thought-
with him, but we haven't
I thought we.
Oh, if you right? Okay. Well, if that's the case, then before everyone left, because I wanted to say something.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The retcon, before we part ways, Sentinel would say, when we all meet up again next, though, there's something very important that we need to talk about.
All right. We'll be at Hope Swings in the morning. I give you like an arm squeeze. So the squeezing does nothing because you're solid.
Yeah. Just metal.
Yeah. Just I give you the arm squeeze, just like a reassuring, like. I'll see you in the morning, Sentinel.
So I don't really have a place to stay.
Right. And fast forward 2 minutes. Yeah. So. Yeah, you're all confused. I did see you quite literally get smashed into the floor. It cracked around you. So
Don't worry about me. I'm more worried about Sentinel.
yeah, it's not easy for most people to lose someone, and well, I think for a Warforged it can be maybe a bit more difficult because they don't grow and develop like most people do. They're just working and do the war thing. I'm sure he's struggling a lot. So
Okay. It takes a lot of courage, maybe humility, or something to go back to Merrick's. I had the same thought, but I couldn't bring myself to suggest it, considering all that he has been through there.
no, I was admittedly surprised that he suggested it. I don't like him. Your uncle is oily. He's nauseating, actually.
Is oily. That is a word that comes to mind.
And I am willing to do what we need to save Daxakith.
He's gonna want something, though. He never.
It's this thing we're getting him. It might be able to help us, but he is going to do something terrible with it.
I know, yeah.
I'm not.
Something doesn't add up. He's not usually a quid pro quo type. This for that. He always comes out on top somehow. There's always something that maybe you don't even know, but he gets from you.
This
Even though it's
manuscript. I mean, it was written by very powerful giant mages so long ago. I'm sure if he gives this to his machine, it's a very key puzzle piece in whatever his agenda is. I'm not bringing this up with everyone until everything is said and done, but we are helping him, and this is going to be a problem down the line, and it's a problem that I think we will all be responsible for trying to deal with. I know you have said you're obviously opposed to your uncle, and you're trying to unseat him in your house. But I suspect that what we'll do tomorrow night, the thing we will bring him, it's going to cause problems for people, and we have to take that responsibility to do something about it. But we need to get Dax back first.
I'm ready. After some sleep, God, I did smack my head a couple times. I feel like the lights just went out like over and over. I was like, oh, let's get some rest.
We head back to Hope's Wings.
Okay. So you make your way back there. As usual, the tavern is a welcoming space for you, Leovar. And seeing Jonas after all of these months is something that makes the people who take care of the place very, very, very happy. Although
you're
it's quick.
in a state.
Yeah.
We look bad.
Yeah, they just say that you're very tired, and they say that they're happy that you're back, but they don't keep you up for more than a few minutes. And so we leave Leovar and Jonas taking a long rest. And since this is happening, since you're taking a long rest, Nate, I would like you to give me a con save.
Speaking of the longest of rests.
This is what we've just basically decided if he loses his personality or not by taking a long rest here, guys.
Death. A con save. That's a D12. Let's at least give me a fighting chance.
Yeah. Don't roll a D12, please.
That's a natural 20 plus 2.
Hey.
Nice.
Sweet.
Okay.
I got the dragon.
So,
Let's go.
so Naz, you find yourself again in this sea of memories where we catch glimpses of your younger changeling self in Mitrol, trying to fend for himself, growing up as an urchin on the streets. His unique ability to wear the face of anyone that you see has made you a perfect thief. If you were hungry, you would disguise yourself as like a little baker's daughter and go ask for fresh bread. If you need money, you would pretend to be a noble's grandson that will beg for a little bit of coin. If you saw a trinket that you wanted, you would just pick up the face of an unsuspecting passing child and simply pin the crime on them. And if you wanted to play, you would just put on the cutest face that you have seen that day and make friends with any of the children in Mitrol. And for years you have lived like that, a simple and easy life, to a degree. But all that changed when you saw the face of Daxoketh Ertikran, this snotty noble. And for days, weeks, years, who knows, you have learned Daxoketh's mannerisms, and when the young scion of the Ertikrans left sire, Noz found the golden opportunity to live a life of luxury. Or so you thought. Because little did you know that a few years later, that life will lead you to being in prison. It had been 6 months in the year 977. While you are in prison in Mitrol, you have had no visitors so far. No one have looked for you. No one that will even look for you as Naz in this place. But surprisingly, one night you are woken up by the guards who tell you that you have an important visitor that they would like you to meet.
Well, Nas will collect himself and confusedly follow the guards. Yeah. He doesn't know what to expect, but yeah, he'll go check out things.
So walk through the cold hallway of Metro's prison until you find like this side room that seems to be like in this abandoned like hallway in the prison, and they just like, lead you there to this room. And when you go inside, you see two figures in there. One is your uncle, Divan, this high elf with long black hair, scion of House Fjarlan, who like meets you with like a warm smile, and then you also see next to him is the actual Daxokith, the guy, the myth, the legend, the actual noble that you have taken his place, and he is older than you, like a couple of years older. And you see like a chair in front of both of them where they are sitting on this metal table, and they just like nod to the guard who closes the door, and they lit up like this oil lamp, put it in the middle of the room as Divan looks at you, waiting for you to sit down.
Definitely the last person Nas expected. Sort of shocked and apprehensive. He's cuffed, right? Like he's gonna have
Yeah.
cuffs, and yeah, so he he says, well, thanks for visiting. And he'll sit down and kind of not breaking eye contact. So what's this then?
Well, it's very rare to see someone of your abilities pull off something like this. You know that I left Sire more times than I could count, and honestly, I did not expect that when I came back to here that my little cousin here would be no, not cousin. Jesus, what is the other word that you humans use? Nephew, grand nephew, something like that. I just did not expect them to be a fake one, and you tricked me, and that takes a lot of effort, and I think there is some merit to that because I have trained you and you are very capable, and I will hate to see you rot in a prison for something like this.
And what are you doing here then? He looks to Daxaketh, the real Daxaketh.
Well, I've seen that you have done a lot to my grandmama, and she did not know about this, and I was away, and you were there for her. Her memory isn't great, and thinking that I was around for this time is something that I was angry about it first, but then seeing the merit in it, I grew to, be fond of you a little bit. You filling that absence of mine and making her happy. That's a nice thing. Although I'm surprised that you could fool Ilmsworth, but I think the old man just has a soft spot for you.
Truthfully, I don't think I ever did. I think he always knew.
Yeah. Maybe he did.
I just want to be
Well.
clear. I was looking out for me. That's why I was there. It wasn't because I wanted to take care of your grandmama.
Or regardless of your intentions, which were not noble, I think it was nice for her to have you around, and that's all that matters. Although I've learned that you made me have this like weird bouty face and accent thing, which is I normally wouldn't do, but it's a nice touch. Makes me more endearing.
The first time I saw you was pouting about not getting your candy on time.
Yeah, that was like what, 8-10 years ago.
It informed my methodology.
I say. Not bad. Well, anyway, would you like me to do this, Uncle, or should you do it? And Devon just like leans it a bit forward and he goes, "Look, Nas, regardless of why you did things, we can get you out of here. I can pull a few strings and you will be free."
Why'd you do that for me?
Well, I will not be doing it for you. I will be doing it for Sire. As you see, the Queen, she has employed House Fjarlan to do some espionage for her. She needs help uniting the nation against the enemies who want to tear it from the inside. Corrupt officials, strange cults, all sorts of things. And House Fjarlan, after the Shadow Schism, has taken a toll on its operatives. And we need some more outside help to do some work until we can fully rebuild our ranks. So, your presence, your skills, your nature, we will make you join a program. You and other capable of changelings will join that program, and one of you will be a ghost, fighting Sire's enemies from the inside.
So you want me to spy on people? And you want me to... The only thing I ever found out was what your grandmama's favorite pudding was. What makes you think that I'll be any better at what you have planned for me?
Well, first of all, because we will train you more in that program, and because you have showed some promise in that training that we did. And I don't know, I guess for some time you were Lilia's only friend, and that for me has some value.
That's a name that Daxaketh hasn't heard or said out loud for months. And so, it's a bit of a wound to hear her name again. He gets quiet, a little sullen, maybe.
Do this, and maybe you have a chance to make things right.
he thinks on it. And he's thinking about how prison has not been great. And here's a chance to get out. Yeah, before they change their mind, he's like, yes, fine. Get me out of this shithole.
Know that you will live and die in the shadows. It will be a silent oath.
Is that some kind of non-disclosure agreement or something?
Yeah, something like that. Your life is expendable, but it's for a good cause.
Fine. Just get me out of here.
Okay. So, after a few days, Uncle Devon comes back and he takes you out of here. Your name is struck from the prison record and you become a ghost. And so, for years after this, you train in the Silent Oath program. And they teach you how to fight, how to kill, how not to kill. And over the years, you become an operative in this program. And so, speaking of operatives, we go back to the Ambassador Towers in Middle Central, in Sharn, and this long, long night that doesn't want to end. As we see Max and Sentinel walking up to Sire's embassy.
Or we do, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop as we walk, and I'm gonna say to Sentinel, you know, I'm thinking about what Leover said. Ever since I've not been a very trusting person, and well, it's bothering me. What do you think about me transcribing this document, whatever it is, to have a copy of us, well, for us, in case things happen and we need to use it as evidence?
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a good idea to me. At the end of the day, we have to put us first. Better to be
I
safe
thought
than
so.
sorry.
All right, let's find a quiet spot for me to do this before we return to the embassy. And I am just going to trace the outline, or what, hopefully as a wizard who's often transcribing spells and weird symbols and shit, I can do this fairly easily, but basically I just want to make a copy of it.
Okay. Say, give me a sleight of hand check, just for the hell of it.
Sleight of hand. Ooh, all right. Oh, that's a
Okay.
net 20, I think. Yeah, it is.
Yo.
Oh, nice.
For
Okay.
25. I
Yeah.
told you, I'm a wizard. I do this all the time.
We're like, wait, which one is the copy?
That's great. Okay. Yeah, you have the copy.
All right, and I hate to ask this of you, but those compartments of yours, maybe safest place?
Yeah, sure. Although I've been
I can keep it on me as well, but it's
no,
probably
it
easier to
makes
nick.
sense. It makes sense. and
All right.
I will.
I'll
I'll-
hand it to you, and
Well,
you can do whatever.
I turn around
Oh, okay.
and kind of slap my shoulder, and the compartment opens that has my warhammer in it. But I'm sure there's space in
For
there
a piece
you
of
to-
paper.
Yeah, for you to hide it in my inner workings somewhere.
All right.
Don't get it
that's
jammed
where-
in anything important.
Okay. Let me, and I'll just like make sure that it's like in a safe spot.
Unless I go down to a piece of paper, I'll never be able to live with myself. And then slap it again, and then it closes back up.
And now we go to the embassy.
Okay. So this late, there is no one there, but you know that Monger
Is waiting for
stays.
this, probably.
He will stay for this.
Yeah.
And so when you go, you don't see any of the normal staff or anything like that. Just like the guards outside who recognize you, Max, and they let you inside, let you to Monger in his office, and he seems to be like wearing like more comfy clothes. Like he's wearing like a this green pajama again, the hat not pointy, and he's sitting waiting, very anxious. The ambassador isn't here, and he's just like tapping on the desk waiting, and you enter, and he like shoots up on his desk and he goes, "It's done. Did you succeed? I've heard the news about the attack. It's terrible."
Yes. Well, successes. We retrieved the document, but one of our party members was killed in action.
That is sad to hear, but this is war. People always die for war.
I thought
I think
the
it
war
will
was
be
over.
not for us.
Not for anyone, it seems. Here is the document, and I give him the original, and the prince will he be able to make some time for me in the near future?
Well, lucky for you, the prince will be in Sharn in 3 weeks. He will be attending the Day of Thronehold. And I will introduce your group to His Majesty in an official manner. Maybe I will even make you part of his royal guard for this event. So, get prepared in those 3 weeks, make yourself presentable, maybe come up with some sort of name for your group that I can introduce you as. It will be the only the second time that the signing of the Treaty of Thronehold have been commemorated. And so the Lord Mayor is promising an epic festival, and naturally lots of nefarious players will be scheming, eager to make a scene in a grand event like this. I don't know if the prince will have time to directly talk to you about things, but if he has, I think he will.
I do hope he will take a couple of minutes of his busy day just to fill his promise. He can do it. I don't care. He can do it while I'm guarding him.
Yes.
3 weeks is better than I don't know when, so I'll take it.
Well, he looks at the paper. We'll make our people investigate what is this about, see what we can glean out of this. But for the meantime, you can have some rest. We will contact you if we need your help once we pinpoint any anything useful and verify this information. Again, sorry for your friend, but maybe he will be happy knowing that his death was for Sire's future. Was a very devout person to Sire.
Uh, Thank you. Anyway, I'll get it from you, I guess. And I'll turn to leave and go find the servant quarters or wherever me and Carver have been staying. And obviously, I'll tell the Sentinel that he can stay here if he wants. That I need 4 hours to meditate, and then we can go together to back to High Walls, or you can go now.
Yeah, I think Sentinel will go back to the Hope Swings.
All
So
right,
he's most comfortable.
I'll come see you in the morning then. And Max is gonna go do his trance, I think it's called.
Yep.
Yep. I head out. Head back to the Hope Swings.
Okay.
I take the long way home.
Everywhere is the long way, Sharn.
Yeah.
The long way.
Bridges and lifts. And...
Yeah. And stop every now and then just to think about stuff, and then.
You don't see this in the stream, but the chat is blowing up right now for a group chat about group names, and Nate's trying to dominate these group names again.
Yeah. Tell him to stop, everyone. Just tell him, no, he's dead.
So you want me to say it right now to get chat to vote on it? Because
No.
they'll love it.
No, do it. Let's see what people think. People can comment their opinion.
And then we'll name it whatever we want.
We hear you, and no.
We hear you, but we didn't listen.
We will not name it Group McGroupface. That's not happening.
No.
Okay. So, as you are walking in the long way home, Sentinel, you remember fondly being with Daxokith in Sharn, attending charities in these same places that you're walking by, this district that houses some wealthy people in this space, talking with council members, trying to get aid to the people of High Walls, and just trying to mitigate the tension in the community. And Naz, while this is happening, you also get glimpses of these memories, but they are from a different side, where we see Naz, the Silent Oath in Sharn, stealing food and supplies, fighting small-time mobsters, and establishing his own little crime syndicate. But at the same time, he is offering hope to the people of High Walls that someone is looking out for them. These memories are spliced with other scenes of you meeting with the people of High Walls, where you are celebrated as a local hero, but also this wild montage as we shift between Sharn and Mitrol. The city here is similar to Mitrol in ways, in the towers of the vermishards, in the lights, in the atmosphere, in the heights of not the heights of the people, but the heights of the emotions of the people. You are lost between memories as you are at one moment Daxokif telling a speech to the people of High Walls, and in another you are a member of the audience seeing Daxokif tell a similar speech to people in Mitrol to just make them more in support of the queen in this difficult time, in time of war. You go between being in a tower trying to apprehend a corrupt council member before he leaks important information to an enemy, and being in Sharn, in the noble quarter of some person who is trying to pass a law that will hurt the people of High Walls. And in those various moments, you are losing your sense of self between who you are, who you were, who you should be, even. But what finally grounds you in the moments is Lilia being present in some of them, and the tension that brings to missions that you do together. After years, after Lilia has developed her mark, has become her own formidable self, and an assassin, an agent of House Fairland, doing missions for the Silent Oath, and it's cold between you over those early years on the job, and it's hard to try to reconcile your betrayal for her and also she betraying you. But finally, something changes as Lilia starts to make some amends, saving your life at times with her magic, trying to spend more time with you outside of missions, and you doing the same for her. So what do you think has made this easier over the years for you two?
Nas has grown. Nas feels a little regret for the things the deception he took part in. He feels he understands how what he did actually affected everyone that he was living with. And he never thought he always thought it was a victimless crime what he was doing, because he wasn't stealing a lot. He was living as someone else and never had anyone tell him that that was a bad thing to do. So learning that was a big step for him in realizing that, well, of course she acted the way she did. She was hurt. She was hurt by his lie. And over the years, Nas developed a face and a persona that he lives in. It's not someone else that he stole from. The face might be, but living as this personality, he's his own person. And so he's a little more grown up than we last saw him when he was being taken out of prison. So age, time, and a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of self-reflection has certainly helped out Nas to become someone a little different than we saw last session.
Okay. So. Okay.
And
After-
all the discipline. So of course, all
Yeah.
the discipline, like learning like how to be a spy, and
Yeah.
that's big. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No. So I was gonna say that after a time of needing to work together and being a little bit trying to reconcile a little bit. On the year 993, late that year, in the winter of that year, only a few months before the Mourning, although no one knew about it at the time. Daxokith, who you have been sensing over the years that he is getting more and more reckless in what he is sending you to do, that he starts from a position of being like trying to protect Sire from those enemies within, but after a year after year of fighting this corruption, he becomes a little bit jaded, and he becomes too, like, he wants more of like a radical change. And all of that came to a point where he approaches you and Lilia to do a job. And so we see Daxokith, Lilia, and Naz in this room in the Ertikaran estate, where the now now older Ilmsworth is like putting a little bit of tea to each of you late night tea, and he's like giving Naz this look of I know that we have not been always the best of friends over this, but I get you now. And so Daxokith has this notebook with a bunch of information in it, and just like lays it all on the table, and he goes, I know this is outside the scope of our missions so far, but it's sensitive, and I would not put my trust in anyone else to do it. If you agree, of course.
Naz looks like a human at this point. Mid-20s. Big chiseled jaw. Blonde hair, blue eyes, but he's wearing a mask over his eyes. So you can't make out, ironically, you can't make out his features. He does that because in part, he's taken this face of someone. He didn't really know who. He just saw the face, and as changelings do, he took on the look. And but in part, the mask helps keep this person's identity a secret, even from those around him. It's a bit of a way to acknowledge that, yes, this isn't my own face, but I am going to keep that person's privacy. It's very symbolic. Anyway, so he's not quite as stuck up as Elendor, but he is a little more sophisticated than last we saw Naz. He looks a little nervous because here's Daxokith saying, like, the only people I can trust. He's using all this language to like draw you in, as he always does, because he's such a charismatic leader, to draw you in and make you want to say yes. But Naz has been a little weary of his ambition as of late. And he says, so it's because of our talents, because of our abilities, that you want us to tackle on this task of some sort? What is it that you're looking for? What is it that we're trying to accomplish? Because, frankly, you've thrown some bigger challenges our way, and it's made things quite difficult to make sure that we stay alive. And he looks pointedly at Daxaketh.
He's about to open up his mouth when Lilia, who is also now grown up into a full-blooded elf with long black hair, wearing the dark attire of House Fjarlan, and she just like looks to you both, and she goes, "Can we just get over this already? We do the job because that's what we do. However dangerous it is, doesn't matter. That's why we were hired, Nas. And yes, it has been a little bit difficult, but that is the job. What can we do?"
I'm just saying, the longer that we live, the more capable we will be of tackling more jobs. Is that too much to... Is that an unreasonable thing to observe?
Laxokith goes, "No, but the missions are only doable if you accept them. And so, if you don't think that you can accept this, that is fine. But just remember your oath. You're a ghost. That's what you do. Regardless, I've had information from the champions of the bill last year about the Duchy of Atur, this big city in Karnath. And we have concluded that the secrets of the Odakir rites that they use to raise their undead armies is sealed beneath the city, in the same vaults that now houses the undead army reserves after their king cut ties with the Blood of Vul. And now I think there is a chance that we can use this weapon against them. Our own army will be planning an attack on Atur later this year, and they will be destroying the city, razing it to the ground, giving you the perfect cover to get in and out with the secrets of Karnath."
Nas looks at Lilia. There's a level of trust there between the two of them now that overcame that original heartbreak. But to any outside observer, there's love there between the two of them, but it might be another one of those unrequited things. And so he looks to her to see where she's at. What is she thinking?
Give me an insight check.
Sure. Let's see. A 16.
Okay. So you get something weird. Lilia is mostly like a very cold, I wouldn't say emotionless, but she is like very reserved. And apart from that one time where she called you a liar all these years ago, you haven't seen her like in this sort of like very emotional state. And when Daxokith lays out the mission, she seems very eager on this mission. That once he says it, and as you look at her, you just see that she will accept this.
That's enough for him. You see him look at her and see her determination, and he looks back to Daxaketh and says, "Right, fine. What are the details? What is it we're supposed to be? What's our timetable? I accept. Is that what you want to hear?"
Yes, that is what I want to hear. Well, the heart of this Atur place is a the Crimson Monastery. It's a big place, but basically there is a factory beneath it, a chasm that is a manifest zone to Mabar. And here in that factory, we think that they have put the rights, the Odakir rights that raise undead. And Sire is desperate for an edge in this war. And this could be it. Using the weapons of the enemy against them, or maybe taking control of their undead armies. That would be something that will make Sire win this war for sure.
Well, it's quite big. It's the most ambitious thing we've done yet. Where's our edge going to be? What's going to be special about this one that we can accomplish this?
You will have the support of the army. They will be attacking the city. You will be getting in as a soldier, but then you will detach and pursue your own goals in the city, and you will find this thing, and hopefully you will bring it back.
Yes, well, I was hoping that you were going to bring up perhaps another magic item, some sort of gadget, some special trick up your sleeve.
Lilia goes, we can handle this, Daxoketh. I'm sure between your ability to kill whoever and my ability to sneak in with my mark, I'm sure that we can do this. We can do this.
All right. Well, fine. And he looks at Lilia and he says, whatever you think, I will follow.
Thank you. And Daxoketh goes, well, that's it, folks. If we do this, the war is over.
And then what?
And then we rest, I guess.
I know I've been critical of you lately, but you need a rest. You've earned it.
I don't know. Even after this war is done, even after Sire wins, who knows what could be lurking. Don't think that the shadows will give up just because one war has ended. There could be another.
Well, has to end soon enough because Elmsworth is going to have to retire any day now.
Will be bad to see the old man in a bunker somewhere.
You work that poor man more than I ever did.
He loves it.
He really does.
Well, I won't keep you here any longer. You have a few months to prepare, but once the army marches, you will be with it. So I will not give you any more missions in the meantime.
I think this one will be all that we can handle at the moment.
It's a big ask. I know what I'm asking, and it's not easy. But I trust you.
And I trust you against all odds.
Lilia goes, okay, soft balls. We have a job to
Wow.
do.
Wow. Wow. Rude.
No,
Then fine. First light, let's leave.
Okay. So we leave this moment and we go back to the first light in Sharn as our group all meet in Hope's Wings to discuss and do their job to try and raise their friend from the dead.
was a yes on the long rest. I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it, David.
Okay. It was bad, you guys. That morning, or early afternoon, I guess, probably at this rate, Lever might actually be the last one down, even though we had to wait for Max, but 4 hours would have been.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 4 hours less sleep than you guys, so
Yeah, so
maybe I can be there.
Lever likely would have been the last down.
I only need
he-
6, so I'm a little bit shorter as well.
He didn't come out of his room immediately in the morning. Took a while to put his own face on. As, he's been quite upset, understandably, and he puts on his usual clothes. Before he puts his gloves on, he's looking at his mark that dominates the back of his left hand. And cat's out of the bag, but he still puts his fingerless gloves on, hoping that it's the kind of information that just gets forgot about in the midst of everything. He will head down and find you all down in the tavern. Morning. Sorry, I was very fatigued. So I do have a bit of a plan, actually. I'm ready to go, though we can walk and talk if you all are okay with that. I figure make the most of the day, right?
Sure.
It'll take a while to get there anyway, but I figure we'll do a bit of a walk around, and Max, I think you're a key component here in us getting in and out, or some of us.
Yeah, I can help with that.
You're quite good at helping us be sneaky, but I believe you can make people invisible, isn't that right?
I can do either.
Can you make more than one person invisible? And for how long?
That I can. I can make. Let me see. I can make up to 3 people invisible for an hour.
Okay, well, here's my plan. And also you can do long distance communication, right, Max?
To an extent.
All right. Sentinel and Jonas, you're on watch and distraction duty in case of an emergency, in which Max would send you a signal to initiate a distraction if we sorely need one. Max, if you could make both of us invisible, I was thinking perhaps I can fly with you on my back.
All right.
You're probably well, I suppose I could manage Jonas too, but you have the invisibility magic, and we could come into the building from up top, maybe get in one of the upper floor windows, and I can get me and one person out of that building. Once we have what we need, I can teleport 2 of us out of there. I can't do more than myself and one person, though.
I mean, that sounds like a plan then.
Sure, we'll just case the building. This is. It's so ironic that Daxicate would be the best person to have right now with us. for
Yeah.
this.
We'll make it work.
And we will, and then we can tell him how we successfully did a B&E into a rich person's house. I'm sure he'll be very proud.
Okay. So, yeah, you go out of Hope's wings and take a lift up to Middle Tavik's landing. As you're walking by, though, as you walk outside, you see a group of people in high walls that are going to, and they're wearing the octagram of the sovereigns, and they are going to attend one of the first, large attendance ceremonies of a new sovereign vassal that is living in this district now. But as you do that, you finally go to Grey Walls, and just like its name, there is a big grey wall around this district, and it's very it looks like very military. Like the wall that is around high walls is like magical in nature. It has spells in it. It closes and opens and things like that. But this seems like your standard castle wall sort of thing. And this early-ish in the day, there are people around here, and they're mostly of Kharn descent. So lots of very, very sharp features. They say that Kharn is like German Norway sort of mashup. So you know the vibe of the place. And so there is no celebrations here at the wake of the Wild Knight, and there is like a strict, almost again military vibe to the place. As you get in here, and none of you are from Karnath, you get like very sharp looks and unwelcome. They're not welcoming to you. And so as you pass this stone grey wall that's around the district, you are greeted by this tall, dark obelisk carrying on one side the heraldry of Karnath's Red Wolf, and the other three sides are depictions of symbols of the three sovereigns considered the patrons of Karnath. Bulderi, the sovereign of Hall and Hearth, depicted as a fire in a stone hearth, representing home and community. You also see the symbol of Dolara, the sovereign of sun and sacrifice, depicted as rays of orange, red, and yellow sunlight, representing light and purity. And finally, Duldorn, the sovereign of strength and steel, depicted as a long sword crossed over a rich shield, representing both blood and duty. Passing this monument, the district is mostly modest homesteads, with the occasional workshop and trading post nestled between them. So it's very easy to spot the building that stands out in this district, the Hazal Estate, which occupies a large tower in the center of the district with 3 extra wings coming out of it like the branches of a tree, connected to the main tower by bridges. The tower itself is made of dark stone raised by magic, like most of the towers in Sharn, and gives the whole place like an eerie gothic vibe, especially with gargoyles that leer above the entrance and that stand on the railings of those side bridges.
Leovar might, as we're walking in that vicinity, just, casually see if he can, get a sense of what the level of, security presence is, the guard situation.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
Give
from
me
the outside.
a perception check.
We're okay at those. 10.
Okay. So it's easy to spot that there is no actual Sharn guards around this district. Instead, you see a patrol of 3 people or so walking around in intervals, who are a community-made militia, and they are wearing just assorted armor of Karnathi. Karnathi-made armor, and they seem to be members of the community.
Right. Leovar will kind of gesture with his head to kind of go into an alleyway a little ways away. With everyone maybe just we'll step in here for a minute. And he'll head into the alleyway. And if there's no pedestrians, civilians, or anyone that might see us in this alleyway, if I'm in the clear, I will disguise myself as someone who probably looks Karnathi and generic attire.
Okay.
All right. Sentinel, Jonas, I have no idea what a distraction might look like for you guys, since we will be inside the property in a building, and if we need one, I don't know what you could do that will really focus the attention outside the walls of the property, but I'm sure you can figure it out if the emergency arises.
You could always punch me in the face.
I mean, I don't see that happening in any way right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I'm
just
not
people.
sure- I'm not sure
People
that's
just
a
keep
good
doing
idea.
that. All right, no, maybe we don't have to do that.
Yeah. Also, if Sentinel does it, you might lose it too.
It's just I didn't get to be a part of that last time.
Oh, right. Do you want to be punched in the face?
I just want to help.
Well,
We can do anything. I'm good at distractions. I can.
I'm sure we can figure something out.
Yeah, I think it's an emergent. If Max and I need a bit more time and have tripped some sorts of magical security and we need to focus outside, Max, you can send them a message to be like, make some noise. And Max, you can make it harder for us to be detected. I can fly us in up high. You might need to open locks, but for that, actually, you'll be really good at this. And I put my hand on your shoulder. I have entire faith in your abilities, Max. Don't you worry. You will be able to do whatever we need you to do. And I will cast third level enhance ability. So Max and I have advantage on dexterity-based skill checks. So stealth
Okay.
and thieves tools.
Okay.
I feel your magic go through my hands. And,
feel
this
more
feels some muscle memories returning. This feels good.
See,
Alright.
it's in you. You can do this. You'll do great. And I will give you a bardic with those words of confidence as well. So you have a D8 for the next hour too.
Very nice.
Okay.
And then it's my turn to cast a spell. So I just want to this might be metagaming a bit or not, I don't know, but obviously from an in-world sense, I think it makes more sense to cast invisibility to try and fly in and infiltrate but we already have advantage, so invisibility basically would give us mechanically nothing. Meanwhile, pass without a trace, we're still visible, but we somehow have a +10, so it's generally better. So I just do you
Yeah.
wanna?
Invisible makes you invisible, though.
It does, but
Yeah.
technically it doesn't.
You might be
help.
spotted flying in.
But if we're
Well,
Someone might just see you.
if we're rolling up with a +10, no, then
Well, it's a question of can you
can
stealth?
you? Yeah, can. Well, that's I'm
While
asking.
just
If it's,
flying
like,
in the air,
physically-
because if someone
Yeah.
looks up and see you, there's no stealth check that's gonna save you from that flying
Yeah.
in the sky.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but it. Will
At
they
which
see
point,
us?
invisibility would be infinitely more useful.
Yeah.
yeah, and then like arguably, if you're invisible and you're just descending from the sky, surely we wouldn't need to make a roll, right?
Well, that's what I'm asking, basically. Yeah. If we're like making a roll, then just pass without a trace mechanically better, even though in world it makes less sense. But
Pass without a trace will basically make Leovar and Max be so lucky that they fly
Yeah,
up in the
yeah,
air when
I
no
guess.
one is looking.
yeah,
That
I
is
guess.
that is what
I-
it
yeah.
means in
yeah,
this
I guess, right?
instance.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, look at the grass today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it needs to
exactly.
get cut.
Everybody,
yeah, someone's...
look at the grass.
Wow.
Did you see the new installment of Grey Stones in our Grey Stone area?
Wow, just look at this work. It's so well done.
All
Does
right,
my shadow look
then
weird?
then I guess I will chant my spell, and there's gonna be a dark shadow that crawls out from my hand and envelops us both and then dissipates. But immediately we are less susceptible to the outside world.
Okay.
As long as we're within 10 feet, I think.
And I poke my head out of the alleyway, and we have an idea of the building that we need to get into on this property, right? It's the eastern building.
Yes, it's the Hadal estate. It has like 3 extra wings. One of those being the library, which is in the eastern side of the building.
Okay, I look at the building, like I stick my head back in, I'm like, alright, I'm sweating a lot. Okay, I don't know how long it'll take for us to search a library for a manuscript, but I assume it'll probably be in some sort of container or something stand out, I guess. Hope.
Well, we'll see.
All right. I'm not particularly strong, Max. So if you could like climb on my back and just hold on, that would be great.
Yeah,
You guys,
I'm gonna do that.
you guys are extra sure that you can pull this off.
No, we're not sure at all, but it's the best plan we've got,
Sure
and
enough.
And
I think we're all right. I mean, we have a contingency plan in case something goes wrong. So
I have an emergency escape, and I've got a very large magical smoke bomb, and I've my last few months with Daxkith have this isn't so far from some things I've done recently, funnily enough.
yeah, and I've got a few of your lifetimes of experience with this. So
Okay, here we go, and Eberron will focus, and his boots, his very well made boots, there's the faintest pulse of white light from them, and he lifts into the air and he's like, oh, I've never done this with someone on my back. Oh wow, okay. Here we go, and I will.
very
to fly up.
slowly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still think I can fly it. Oh, I think it's 30 feet, but you know, I will try to get us. I'll peek up, I'll look about, and then I'll just try to go up, and then high up, so we're like distant, and then
Okay.
fly over to the property, and then
Cool.
try
So,
to descend.
Give me a stealth check, but you have disadvantage because you're flying in the light of day. You
Yeah.
have best without a trace.
So
Good
we have.
advantage from enhanceability, so
cancels
straight
out.
roll.
It
Yeah.
cancels out.
All right.
You are inspired.
Very.
Fine.
I mean, I'm hoping I don't need it, but
Uh,
Yeah, you guys have like a plus
Well,
a million.
yeah, I have a
right?
plus.
Pass
I
without
have a
trace.
plus 17 on this with pass without trace.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah, I have.
I'm not going to use that
Even if
dice.
you roll, even if you roll
I'm not going to use
one,
that
it's still
dice.
an
I said that when I was
18.
prepping a roll.
I got a 26. So
Oh yeah, I got a 13 plus.
17, which is
Yeah,
30.
so 30. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, these are pretty good rolls. So when you go out of the shadows and you move, the shadow of the Hazal estate aligns perfectly with the sun. So when you are flying up into the air, you are hidden in the shadow of the building, and you are
luck,
not
guys.
seen by the
It just
people downstairs. Just
luck
physics.
matters. Yeah, luck matters.
I'll get us. So it's a 2-story building, is that right?
It's not two-story building. The building itself is the tower, but it has like
Tower.
extra wings outside,
Right.
and you're going for the eastern extra wing.
Eastern Instrument. And okay, so I'm heading for that, and I'm whispering to Max. All right. Should we come in from the top and work our way down? Does that make more sense?
Yes, definitely.
As I would say, as you get closer, you get a closer look at the this extra wing itself, and it's a two-story building. I think that's what you meant. Yeah, it's a two-story building. This extra wing, and there is, from a quick glance, there are 3 points of entry. One is a patio on the western side of the building, on the first floor. On the second floor, there is a balcony to the east. And then on the east, on the first floor, there is like a garden with a glass dome around it.
I'll go for that balcony on the second floor on the east side of the building.
Okay. You got it.
So, hopefully there's no one on the balcony, and I'll just slowly float down and land and let Max slip off my back. Okay. What are the odds they've locked their balcony door? I mean, who locks their balcony door?
Well, plenty of people, but let's see.
Okay. So you land on the balcony and you see there is this wrought iron door. You can see it's more like a window door sort of situation. And you can see inside the bedroom itself, which is like this open and airy bedroom with a canopied bed with rich scarlet curtains that occupy one corner of the room, and there's like a chest of drawers in the room as well.
Okay. No sign of anyone though.
No.
All right, Max, I'll follow your lead from here. I'm right behind you.
Well, we don't know the layout precisely, so it will take some trial and error, but let's see if we can find the library.
And a reason I disguise myself to look like this. If we are seen, or turn a corner and bump into someone, I will come up with some very obscene lie, hopefully. That will buy us a few minutes.
All right. I guess we try and go in to find the library.
Okay. So this door is unlocked.
Oh!
And it leads you inside, where
Who locks
you
the balcony door?
you see yourself on the balcony. You get
Oh, God.
inside the bedroom. Yeah, there is a thing. And again, there is this bed in a corner, and rich scarlet curtains over it. There is a jug and wash basin that stand on top of a chest of drawers, and there is a scarlet chair on another corner, and above that there is this painting of Eberron's sky. It's like the towers themselves of Sharn and the moons of Eberron, just like in full display, all all 12 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, Neovar's going to stay like a step behind Max, but his eyes are in yours. He'll be scanning the whole time to see if he hears people coming or walking or talking, and if he sees like magical runes on the wall or the floor, you know, and yeah. That's-
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Can I help with that? Because I'm proficient.
Yeah.
Perhaps maybe if Max is in the front, maybe I'll assist you. Maybe I feel like you're probably better at this than me.
I mean, yeah, but you
You're
said it
probably
first, so.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take advantage.
Uh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was hoping to
It's-
perceive from behind. 11.
11. Okay.
With
So-
advantage? Oh
I
no.
rolled, I rolled a 1 and a 7.
Mhm. There are no signs of runes or anything magical in the room. This is just the bedroom.
Okay. Great.
Maybe you can listen in to the hallway, and if we don't hear anyone, we can continue.
Sure. Sure. Yes. I'll sneak up. I will put my ear to the door, see if there's like the sound, and I'll wait a minute. I'll see if I hear like patrolling footsteps, whispers, or anything like that. Talk. Well, to be whispering. Conversation.
Okay. No, you don't hear anything.
We're good. We're good.
Right.
Sure. Bedroom door's not locked, right? So I'll just
Let's continue on
open the
then.
door.
Okay. So you see this mini hallway and a door that leads to the left, a door that leads to the end of it.
All
Big
right.
place.
Go into the hallway, and I guess it just luck.
Yeah.
Which door do you prefer?
I will try the first door I walk by every time, I guess, because we don't know where we're going. So I'll try the door here.
Okay.
Listen, wait, open.
Okay. So you don't hear anything. You go and open it and it's locked.
This one's locked.
Should we try the other one first, or should I
sure.
unlock it?
Let's. I mean, maybe it's locked for a reason. Maybe all their good shit's in here. I don't know. Oh, man.
Right? I mean, yeah, it makes sense. So, do you want me to try unlocking it?
Yeah, I have no idea how to do it. I've watched Daxkith a few times, but I don't know how
Alright.
people do it.
All right, I will try unlocking it. And shit, I'm not sure I know how, because Daxkith was always the one to do this.
I think you're proficient, right? In Thieves'
Yeah,
Tools?
I'm proficient, but how do you roll?
Oh, you might have just manually roll a dice. It'll be your proficiency in your dex, right, Omar?
Yes.
And is it with advantage then? Because of.
Yeah, it's enhanced ability. It's dexterity based skill checks, so
Okay.
you will have advantage.
Okay. A D20. Ooh, that's a natural 19. And we put on my dex, which is +2. And then proficiency, which is +3, so it's +5, so it's 24 total.
Yeah. You can open this door and you see this is a trophy room, like old.
Ooh, don't mind if I do.
It seems to be like creatures that has been hunted by the people of this estate over the years. Like you can see like heads mounted on the wall of different creatures. Some you know, some you don't. Like you see an owl bear. You see like a big lion thing.
Is there something small and expensive looking?
Give me an investigation check.
All right.
Is there
I will
something
go
book
with-
looking?
Is there book looking as well?
Yeah,
That's a
something book looking.
19. That's a 19 on my investigation.
Okay. So no, you see the trophy heads. There's like a stag. There is a wolf. There
Okay,
is
so
an owl bear, stuff like that. And you
big
see,
shit.
yeah, and you see there is this like this fire that burns in the fireplace, but it's emitting no heat. And in your investigation, no illusions. This is just like an illusion of a fire that looks pleasant. And looking around, there's also this small table that has books laid up one over the other.
Okay, I mean, I'm guessing those are probably like hunting books and stuff, but it will still take some time to like look them over. Maybe there's something useful here, or probably not what we're looking for, but maybe there's something.
Yeah,
I
most of the books are like hunting books. They're like poetry or heroic fiction that is meant for entertainment.
Okay. And the fireplace doesn't like conceal a secret compartment or anything. It's just there for like to make the room look more pleasant. It's not like
Yes.
concealing a door or something. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, I think this room is unfortunately a dud.
I see why it's locked. Some of those fictions are terrible reads. I mean, I got dead with those. Oh, my next room.
Okay.
Next room, indeed. All right. Go ahead and listen.
All right. Sneak out in the hallway. Ear the door. Wait a moment. If it seems okay, I'll try the door.
Okay. Yeah, it seems okay. It leads to a stairway down and another door. There is at the landing of the top of the stairs. There's this suit of armor holding a long sword point down. It sits upon a wooden stand in front of a large window.
That looks
Is that a problem? Yeah, you seem
well, not necessarily, but I have heard and seen people, especially rich people, enchant their armors as guardians. So we should
Sure.
be careful.
If we try to move past it, or if we touch it, or
Well, I don't know what the trigger is,
right.
but hopefully it just won't see us. All right, where should we go next? And just to speed up, like this exploration stuff, like every door before we go on, Leovar is gonna just,
I do
like,
the listen at every door.
so we don't. Yeah.
Also worth noting, if this is relevant, I have my flight for an hour, so I'm gliding like an inch off the floor.
Oh.
Okay.
If that's relevant at any point, I am gliding.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
So
What are you going to do here, though?
I'll glide over to check the door. I'll be like, door right before we check downstairs, so we know this floor is covered.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll glide.
Okay. So give me a perception check as you try to look around.
Now he asks. Oh yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. That's a solid number. That's 22.
Okay. So looking at this suit of armor and trying to listen, and as you do, you catch that there is light coming through the floorboards that are like above that suit of armor. That there's some sort of like hidden hallway above.
I point at the ceiling and I'll kind of like lean towards Max. I mean, I don't think I heard anything in this door, but I think there's another room above us.
Go and take a look.
I'll float up to the ceiling and I'll just start pawing the ceiling to see if there's a. Oh.
Okay, so you do that and you notice there is some sort of like trapdoor mechanism that is hidden.
Oh, yeah, there's something.
All right.
I'll try to figure if we can.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
come and help. Oh,
If
okay.
if you push it.
Yeah, give the push. See if it's like adding something.
I just gotta say, I am jealous.
Yeah, imagine if we had a
I
rogue
want to
right
be
now.
unlocking doors.
Okay. So you push into that trapdoor and you see there is indeed this hidden hallway, this very like thin, sort of like an air duct sort of thing. Of course, it's not, but like you get the idea.
Does it have a
And
parchment smell? Does it smell like books?
it smells like old wood.
Okay.
Interesting.
They need the cleaners up here. Okay, it seems clear. I think we can check it out. I mean, this is going to suck if the library is right downstairs and we are checking everywhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
don't know if I can follow you.
Oh no! I can lift you. I can boost you up.
All right, then let's do it that way.
okay. So you go, you move up through that space, and you see yourself like you crawl in that very tiny space, and you see as you go, you see like other rooms that you pass by. One is this like alchemical laboratory with lots of tools and like shelves of like books about alchemy and things in there. You go and you move and you see beneath you there's this like planetarium almost that depicts the various moons and things like that as like big objects. You can see like Eberron, you can see the sun, and the whole room is about that. And although you don't see a door like in that room beneath you that leads further, this like hallway above it moves, or you move through it, and you find yourself above a room with a big book that is chained to a wall, and you realize, oh shit, it's a giant made book. It's fucking big.
Oh my god! That didn't even occur to me. That.
Good, actually.
Yeah. Of course, it's huge. Giants wrote it. I think that's a book.
Yeah. Is that a problem? We can just
No.
teleport out with it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it should be fine. So we're seeing this in a room through like the floorboard cracks in this
Yes.
upper hall we're in.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to get in there. I assume that looks trapped his head to me. This dad looks trapped. How are you at traps, Max?
The kid, but
If there's a magical trap, I could maybe disable it.
well, if it's not magical, then I'll give it my best shot.
But now we need to get into the room.
Well, I can get myself in, but maybe we should stick together, look for another way.
Or if we're using the map, would we be able to gauge like where in like the space that might be? Like if we were to backtrack down to climb through, or do the floorboards look like they could be just
moved?
Yeah, like little get a dagger out and just pop the nails up.
It will
like-
be difficult to do so.
Okay.
It will be like there will be easier broken into than trying to dislodge them.
Be loud though. What do you think, Max? Should we try to go back, find the way into the room through normal means, or
I mean, wait, but wait, can't you just teleport us there from?
I can once. It's a one-time thing.
Yeah, and then I can teleport us out of
Oh, you
the
can?
building.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't know you could do that. Okay, well, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, okay. Take my hand. Wait, why? What's that look?
look.
That seemed like a look to me.
Oh, me? No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll take your hand, and Leovar will look through the crack, and he'll move his hand through the air and mutter, and we both just fizzle into mist and reappear. Mist appears in the room and solidifies into the two of us. And I'll dimension door two of us into the room, to the edge of the room, where I think, not like dead center of the room, but like against one of the walls.
Okay.
Not next to the book. Oh, okay.
I would be worried if there's something like on the floor by the book that we can get in and be like, okay, you know.
Okay. Magic, guys. You just get to circumvent every problem. It's
Yeah.
great.
Level 7 characters, like, you have some to lose.
Hey, Dimension Door is my favorite 4th level. Okay.
Yeah.
And I
So-
cast it.
You reach you dimension door into this room, and it is bare except for this like big book chained against one wall.
Why do they have the book chained to the wall, though? That seems excessive, though. No.
I mean, yes, but if it's that valuable that Merrick's wants it, then
Sure. And
maybe the
has it-
chains are magical as well.
Can you tell if they're magical before touching them?
Let's try. I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay, so definitely the book is magical. The chains are also magical.
Yeah.
All right. I can.
Although, give me an Arcana check, Max.
Sure.
Wizard.
Oh, that's good. That's 24.
Okay, so the magic that is like on the book is necromancy, of course, but the magic on the chains, it is not a trap. It is something that is keeping this book closed, basically. So it's abjuration magic.
Is there a way? Like, where are the chains attached to? Like, are the chains attached to the wall?
Or they
Yes.
just around the book? They are.
Yes, they are attached to the wall and they're like overlapping the book.
Is there a way to take the chains?
Yeah. Can the chains be detached from the wall but kept around the book? That seems so.
Yeah, it's you can try to touch it.
All right, Max. So that looks like it. What can you tell about this, Max? Should I be concerned?
Well, the book is obviously magical, but yes, so are the chains, and it's abjuration magic, which, as you probably know, is protective magic, protective measures. So
Sure. Okay, but
it's keeping the book. It's keeping the book safe. Or closed. I do not think that it's trapped, per se.
why is it keeping the book closed though? That seems.
Well, probably the book. I mean, since it's necromancy, it's probably like bad juju.
Right. Yeah. Bad juju.
Max,
The
unified wizard.
So funny to hear him. He's so serious.
Yeah.
Jew.
Right, but I admit the book's a bit larger than I expected, and the chains are concerning. What should we do?
I mean, we could either try to get the chains with us, which will be probably difficult, or I can just teleport us out with the book.
I mean, I'm no magic expert. A lot of what I can do is, it might be helpful, maybe, to have the chains. Or if I kind of I shimmy around, I don't touch anything. Are the chains Are the chains affixed to like 2 points, or is it like 4, and like and they're like super bolted?
I would say there are like 6 points,
6.
and they're like making a letter X and then a chain over top that.
Oh, that's a lot. This seems like this would be. Do you think you can teleport the book out while it's wrapped in the chains that are attached to the wall?
I honestly don't know. This is going to be the first time I cast this spell, so.
Okay, if you do and we teleport and we don't have the book, can you get back to this room and then back out with the book? Can you do it like 3 times is what I'm asking you.
Actually, yes. For some reason.
That's wonderful. That's
Why does this have 3 charges? Wait, that's broken.
okay. That's
Anyways, apparently
great.
I can.
Okay. All right. If you think we can attempt that.
No, I'm pretty sure it won't work because I'm pretty sure if I target the book, then the chains are not gonna go with it.
Okay.
If I target the chains, then the book is not gonna go with it.
But if you have your hand in the book and you try to teleport as if you're
No, I will say
Yeah.
this will not work. This
Yeah.
is not an object
Yeah.
that you carry.
Yeah.
Basically.
But could you just teleport the book? Can you just be like, all right, book
I
to
think
the where
I-
Sentinel is?
I can target an object.
Is there
So-
anything to be concerned about outside of
Can I make a roll to see
But what is the question?
if there's like anything to be concerned about with teleporting the book away?
I mean, the book is chained and they are keeping
Yeah.
it closed.
Yeah, exactly.
You can make
Yeah.
your deductions out of that.
Let's just try. Okay.
Oh, wait, really quick. I don't know how much magic you've left, but could you send Sentinel or Jonitz a message and just say, big ass book incoming. Magic maybe is trying to keep it closed, so if you see it, just jump on it. Don't let it open. I don't know. I have no idea how this works. I'm getting very, very sweaty.
Word for word, including the sweaty part and everything. I will cast sending to to Sentinel.
Okay, I guess I hear all that, including the end bit.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, you're just sending it in. That's okay. Fine, sure. Don't crush me with it. And I stand here and just look up, waiting for something. I guess
Just crashes out.
waiting for something to just appear.
So, just to clarify what you're trying to do. So, you want to teleport the book out
Yes.
onto Sentinel, who is standing outside the tower.
No.
He's in. They're in an alleyway. They're in an alleyway where
Yeah.
we left from. Sentinel
So,
and Jonas.
who is standing in this district?
Yes.
I mean, maybe thinking about it again. Giant book. How are we gonna get it to medics in the middle of the day?
I'm pretty strong. I can carry it.
Oh shit.
I know, but it's gonna be we're
Yeah,
gonna be seen
yeah,
with the big ass giant book.
Wait, yeah, that's a good point.
How far
So-
away are we from the medics' estate right now?
I mean, what are you using the 3 charges for?
Well, one charge is for the book, and then the second one is for me and Leo. Because I can't. Because if I target an object, I can't target
Yeah.
creatures as well.
Okay.
Oh, but if Sentinel can carry the book comfortably, you could use the third charge to then teleport
not
all of us when we're
comfortably.
together. But if it's within your carrying capacity, it counts
That's
as like
true.
equipment weight. So then you could
Pretty
teleport
strong.
all of us to Merrick's place from the district. Then
That's-
theoretically,
Wait, let me just make sure that I'm not like gonna destroy my fucking magic item with this.
you send the book out and your item breaks, and you're like, oh shit.
Ooh, shit.
But
Give
I
me a
can loudly
second.
teleport. I have loud teleporting. Very
Oh, it's
loud
fine. Yeah,
teleporting.
it doesn't break. It's fine. I can use everything. There we go. Wait, but okay. Now you've actually given me a better idea. What if we send Sentinel and Jonas to Merrick's and we just teleport the book, the chains, and ourselves?
Okay, but then you and I are here waiting for them to get there for like 2 hours.
Oh, okay, that's true.
I think my
I
next
mean-
character is going to be a rogue changeling to help in moments just like this.
Good idea. Good idea. Also, can you guys teleport that far? Do you have the distance? for that?
There's no range on it.
All right. Okay. What spell is it? What is it?
Teleport.
Right.
It's from my magic item. I
Yeah.
can't do it the spell actually, but
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
alright.
Yeah, I
Is
need
there-
a decision because
yeah.
Okay.
Is
need
there
a
a way?
decision.
Sorry. Is there a way like can we make the book invisible by if Sentinel carries it like this or whatever, however he could, and I cast invisibility on him, does it count as a carried object?
If
for
he can
invisibility?
carry it close.
Yeah. How big would you say foot-wise is this book? Like, are we talking?
I would
like...
say that it's about like 7 foot tall. It's
Oh my
so
god!
it's a notebook for a giant, basically.
That's
Good
bigger than
lord.
Like
Khorvaire.
as big as me. Like it's huge.
Yeah.
It's giant.
It's a giant. It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
big
yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
Well, what do we do?
Yeah. So as long as I can keep hold of it, as long as I can physically carry it, it will be invisible
Yeah,
on
I
my
mean,
person.
Anything the
Uh,
target is
clamp,
target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long
But
as
as soon as, if at any point I trip or it's too much and I drop it, a huge giant book will just appear in the middle of the street.
Yeah, and the souls of the damned will come pouring out of it, screaming and fill the street. You know,
Yeah,
or
something like that.
It's Eberron, baby.
I mean, but like, what other options do we have? How else are you gonna get it out?
Okay, no. All right, look, Max. What if? Okay, you can do this 3 times. Book to Sentinel. We go out. Sentinel picks up book, and we just teleport straight to Merrick's. Alternatively, you send Merrick's a message and say, "Book incoming." Maybe have some magic containment ready, and you teleport the book to him. We go out to Sentinel Jonas, then we teleport to Merrick's. You're the magic guy. I'm leaving it in your. It's your decision. I've given you the options.
I mean,
It's risky just teleporting the book straight to Merrick's.
Is it? You think so?
Because at that point, you might just say, "I've got the book now," and they're not even here. Fuck them.
It's fair. Yeah.
You gotta remember, Merrick's is an untrustworthy piece of shit.
Yeah.
We just teleport the book to him. Well, he's got the book now, and we're nowhere to be found. So
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
he might
I
not
hate
even let us back in the building at that point.
Do we just teleport it out and have Sentinel try carry it? I don't know.
I don't think we
Good
have any other
thing-
option.
You've got a man on the inside.
Do we?
Yeah, he's
Not living, man. We got a dead man on the inside.
Yeah, we did, man.
His face is like sagging. He's playing the part perfectly. They all think he's dead.
Yeah.
I will reach into my bag. I will pull out the helm of teleportation, and I'll put it on, and then I'll target the book, trying to teleport it to Sentinel. And
Okay.
immediately, if it goes through, immediately after, me and Leo are as well.
Yeah, I'm still just stood waiting, looking up with my arms out,
Yeah, you're like
waiting for something.
Okay. So
bigger than you expected.
yeah. Okay, so the book is teleported away, and it appears on Sentinel's vicinity. Okay.
Yep.
And as soon as it hits the ground, you see
Yeah.
it beginning to open up.
Oh, can I jump to close it?
Yeah,
Did they
sure.
keep it closed.
Yes. Give me a strength check.
Just straight strength.
Yes.
I believe in you.
I need something to go poorly soon because it really feels like you guys don't need me.
No, we need you. We need you.
Okay.
I got 5 months of being trained by Daxguth, okay?
24.
Yeah.
24. Oh, that's great. That's great. So you go and you try to close it down, and you can see the pages of the book are like emanating this aura of energy, of dark green energy, and you can hear the whispers from inside in a language that you don't understand. Sentinels try to get into your mind, but then you close the book. Keep it closed for a second. Leovar and Max pop up next to you. Still closed for the moment.
Yeah, I'm still there holding it shut.
Oh, that's so good.
We are leaving.
Guys.
We are leaving.
What the fuck?
Do you think you can, Max, can you get us to
We're
Merrick's with the
leaving.
book?
Cast teleport to Merrick's estate.
I'm not
Okay.
card.
I'm not carrying the book yet. It's just on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
So if you
Yeah,
just
he needs
teleport us
to-
all, we just leave the book behind.
no,
Yeah.
obviously.
I need to
I'm
lift the
waiting
bug
for, like,
first.
Yeah,
Right,
obviously.
yeah.
I'm waiting
Can
for the
So
I
I'm
go
gonna-
over to you, Sentinel, and you're doing great, Sentinel. Keep that head close, and I'm going to inspire you.
Okay.
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 Yep,
So give
I'll
me
reach
another
under
stealth check. Yeah.
and I'll try and lift.
Stealth strength. Come on, talking about.
And
Nat 20, 25.
let's
There you
go.
go. Here you go, folks. You see
It
what
just
I'm
sh-
dealing with.
In just
You're so
sheer,
good,
sheer
guys.
panic of the situation, like I unlock a super strength and I just
You see
wrench
pistons
this
just
fuck up onto my front and I'm just holding it.
Sentinel even like enlarges like a tiny bit. Like you see like the muscle, his wooden muscles getting a little bit bigger as he like holds the thing, and you for a moment can teleport out of here safely. And so you do, and you teleport back to Merrick's, who has the machine ready for everything. It will be
We're
bringing
so
him.
stupid for giving him this shit, actually. But like,
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
doing it.
we are.
And so,
Why
so
don't we
as you
just
do,
waiting?
as you bob in Merix's blaze, you see just like his gauntlet begins to glow with this purple energy, and he's just like telekinetically holds the book in place.
Oh
And
my
he
god, it's an Infinity Stone.
brings it up. He brings it up to like the center of this engine, and he slowly like holds it in place, and then he lets it go, and it opens, and the pages of this book begin to scream as you see like these wisps of giant like souls begin to like appear out of it. But then
Oh,
the
no.
machine whirs, and this like vibration goes through the entirety of the chamber as the magic
no.
of the Axiom engine works, and the book gets flipped through very, very fast. And you see words on it, words that you don't understand, these things that you hear begin to take like shape, almost like a story of those giants fighting against like an extraplanar entities, this cataclysmic war. The giants, some of them dying, them going to retrieve them from Dulra, and there you see this this queen-like figure is just like decimating them away. And through this story, the Axiom engine learns the spell Raise Dead, and he will try to do it. But while this happens,
Yo.
Nas,
We did our best.
we find you in a tour in the city in the day where the Syrian army attacks the city. You and Lilia are on the battlefield trying to move around. And the city of Atur is this grand city that is almost, it's not like Sharn. This is like a very gothic city. Like the buildings here are dark and foreboding, and they are tall, but they're not as tall as the towers in Sharn. And there's like this sense of like a grandeur to this place that it is larger than life, and the energy in it, it's very, very high necromancy power. Like you can see skeleton servants on the streets cleaning and doing like tasks for the people. But in the war, you see the undead armies of Karnath going toe to toe with the Syrian Warforged armies, and it's a brutal affair. And so, as you and Lilia are moving around, you see the Crimson Monastery on the horizon, this large pyramid structure, red in color. And you see this palace to the west of it, this grand palace of dark stone. And Lilia like stops. And she looks at you for a second as she looks at the monastery. And she goes, So, this is it. We are at the place, and you can see there is a little bit of like panic in her, which is very unlike her. And she has been pretty composed throughout the journey here. But once she got to the city and the war and the battle began, she began to get more and more anxious as you get closer to your target.
Nas takes her by the hand. He's got they both have gloves on because, you know, spies, and it's cool. And he takes her hand and he kind of says, he feels, he pauses and he sees her emotion and he wants to calm that down for her. And he says, we'll see each other after all this is over. It's going to be fine. What's worrying you? I don't like to leave you when you're like this.
In the darkness of this city, of eternal night, made manifest by the dark powers of the plane Mabar that this city exists upon. And with the sounds of battle going around you, the destruction of this place, Lilia looks at you and she goes, Nas, 16 years ago, you told me about your truth, and I hurt you for it. Well, now...
He interrupts her. I understand why you did what you did. I hurt you too. And I know I've never told you that I understood that you were in pain, and I'm sorry.
I know. I just can't help. Before I go, before we venture deeper in this city that is about to be ruined, I must tell you my truth. So what I do next can make sense.
Okay.
My real name is Estella Ifjarlan. And my family were not simply killed in the war. They were assassinated by House Thurani in the Shadow Schism. I did not even know that we were from the house. We have lived a quiet life so far away from the war, and my father has not even brought it up before. And yet, the Thurani assassins found us, and they killed my family in cold blood. They threw me off a cliff, and I should have died. Uncle Divan, he got wind of the schism happening, and he was coming to warn my father about it, but he was too late. He found me clinging to life by a miracle, and he brought me to Sire to train me, so one day I can take revenge. And she points to that palace. This is the home of House Thurani. This is where the killer of my father stays.
Liliana, Estella, I What are you here to do? Why tell me this now? I'm not sure. What are you saying?
I accepted this mission only because it will get me here. But I have no intention of going and retrieving the lands for Daxokith. I have my own personal agenda here. I will destroy that.
So, what is your plan?
My plan is to destroy the Thorani, the people who killed my family and countless others. Innocents. They claimed that the Balion line were trying to make some power play, kill all the heads of the states and the dragon market houses, but my father, he was a very kind man, and he was not part of any of that. This mission be damned. I will avenge my family.
Does Daxokith know that you're going to attempt this as well?
No. Only me and Uncle Devan knows about this.
I can't stop you. But I don't want you to. I think this is dangerous.
She gets closer to you and she puts her hand on your face. And she goes, everything I've done so far was for my revenge. But not knowing you. I cannot put you in danger for it. And I am giving you the choice to walk away from it all. You don't even have to risk your life for this thing that Daxokith wants. This city will be destroyed. You can just leave. He will think that you have died. And you can be free of it all. But I cannot be free of this, Nas.
I can't let you do this alone, so... I suppose you have someone to help you. If you'll have my help.
Give me a persuasion check, Nas.
I'm doing so much internal screaming right now.
You have no idea?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably losing your shit.
12. Sorry.
She looks at you, Nas, and she goes, I would probably not survive this. And I can't have that. Have your life be part of that. I'm sorry. And she's going to cast greater invisibility using the mark.
Oh, damn.
So, Lilia leaves, leaving you alone to grapple with a decision. Either to go and try to risk your life for the Odakir rights, or to just leave.
No. No, he won't leave. He will try his hardest to follow her, an invisible person.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So, doing this, Nas, you understand. This was not the mission. And so
Yeah.
when you go and you deviate and you try to go for that balance and you try to find this invisible person, you get caught up in like smaller battles throughout the way. This city, after all, is getting destroyed by the Syrian army, and they are not stopping to see who they trample in their way.
Right.
The Warforged armies of Sire, they are well trained and they are born for war. And so, when it's all over, and Nas does all he can, and he reaches that palace, he goes there and he finds no one. You see blood everywhere. You don't see Lilia. But in the reports of the dead that the Syrian army produces of their own, they note that there is an elf with a mark of shadow that was in the reports.
Damn. This news is going to hit him hard. Is he back in Sharn when he finds out?
In Mitrol?
Metrol, sorry.
Yeah. He.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say yeah. This is after you return to Mitrol, after this happens, and you see the reports, because you did not see her there, and she is
Right.
not in Mitrol, and so she yeah.
What was the fallout like between Daxaketh and Nas about not finishing the assignment?
Do you do that after you find out that like Lydia is reportedly dead, or do you do that?
I guess it
before?
depends on the timing. I assumed I would have. First thing I did when I got back would have tried to find her, and so if that came first, then I would then report to.
Yeah, I guess that is the sequence of events as well.
Because maybe Daxaketh would know where she is, maybe.
Yeah.
If she's alive.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she's reportedly dead. You go to Daxaketh, like knowing that. That she died, and you go for him for like an extra shred of hope.
Right. Yeah. I rush in and I out of breath, I'm asking, have you heard from Liliana? Is she safe?
Okay. So you go to the Eberron estate. It's raining. It's winter. It's deep in winter of 1994. Yeah. It's like the end of the first month. Let me actually get the timeline straight.
Yeah.
For us. So this is the end of Zarantir. This is about 2 weeks before the Mourning happens. Not that you will know, but this is about 2 weeks from that.
Has anything weird started happening in Metrol yet, or I can't recall like the lore timeline?
There is like, I mean, it's all like very hard for Nas to keep up with, just because of his personal tragedy coming into the place. But there has been like reports of like like weird things are happening that are like far
Yeah.
far, like no one would actually connect that something major will happen, although there has been like reports of like strange things happening. And so when you go to the Ertikaran estate, you are like led by Ilmsworth to Daxokith in the balcony, one of the balconies of the estate. The rain pouring down Daxokith's face, shrouded in shadow as his back is to Nas, like standing on a balcony. And as you come calling that, he doesn't even turn to meet Nas's face. He just says, "Did you do it?"
No. We failed.
He looks back at you just like with one eye. I say,
Have you heard from her?
no. I've read the reports though. Did you abandon the mission, Nas?
Yes, I did. I had to keep her safe.
We are desperate for something to end this war, and you go run after her, and you abandon your mission. You abandon the thing that would have saved Sire. Well, she died. Either way, Nas. People die in war all the time. Why should she be any different? Why should her life be any more valuable than the hundreds of thousands, maybe millions, who died in this century of war? I would even say her life was worth less because she failed to achieve the mission and followed her own whims, and you did the same.
How can you say that? How can you say that? She's our friend. I loved her.
And I trusted you to do the right thing, and you failed me. This was bigger than friendship and love. What do you know
Is that
about
all there
honor?
is?
Stole my
Is that all there
face
is
for
left?
years.
That's all there is left to you, isn't it? Honor the next mission.
I have dedicated my life to this, to the people of Sire. But your heart isn't in the right place. It has failed you in our most important hour. Think about all who will die after this and know that it was probably because of you. You are dismissed.
Daxaketh is his opinion of Nas matters a lot to him. And Nas, this is like the first time he's been unsure of himself in years. And he gets out and he starts to leave wordlessly.
There's this moment of elongated silence between the two of you. and it feels like infinity, and you're not sure if this is just the memory being stretched, or if it was like a genuine moment of just not knowing what to say in this space.
Taxikith, you talk about honor as if you have the corner on it. You talk about honor as if you are above reproach, but your ambition has clouded your judgment for so long. I'm not even sure you know clearly who we're trying to protect here.
See,
Your
he
own
looks.
search for glory, your own search for your name being vaulted high up in the status of politicians, spoken between the important peoples of Metro.
See him, he slams on the balcony railing and he goes, "It is my destiny."
Your destiny? Because it was your birthright?
I took the oath. I did everything. I did the missions. I planned. I bought objectives. I cleared terrible people left or right. Killed. Told you to kill. Told others to kill. My hands are... I am drowning in blood. And I know that. And I know I've lost my honor years ago. But this is all that remains. And I wanted my legacy to be something other than that.
I take his shoulders. Look it in the eyes. You've lost sight of what's important. We lost our friend today, and all you can say is that she was worthless. Because she failed, because she had something she needed to attend to. Yes, she failed the mission, but that was our friend. That's what we're fighting for. So that at the end, we can all be alive together. And we've lost her, and all you can say is that she was worthless. You've lost yourself.
He looks back at the city once more, the lights of the Shard glinting in the rain, and he just nods. Yeah. This city is dirty, corrupt. Makes you want to devour yourself. You say that Sire is the purple jewel of Galifar, but people here, they wrong one another at every turn. Murdering, stealing, cheating. All of this has become the routine in this city, on all strata of society.
What would you see? What change would you see? It's war. People aren't like this normally.
No.
You didn't used to think these things about just regular people.
But my heart, the hearts of the people has been blackened by cruelty. Greed has blinded them. And this ever-growing sense of indifference from those up top, as their humanity is further and further away, eroded by the tragedies happening around them. You want me to see all of that, this cruelty and greed. And what do you want me to say? That I'm sorry that our friend has died.
Yes. That is what I want. I want my old friend back. I want my old friend back who was dreaming about the day that we would make a change in the city. Not the friend who's pouting over the balcony.
So this is the extent of your bane. Well, my bane has its roots in my heart. And the wish to be free of it drives me to ignore those things. You might think that I am cruel, but I just know the truth. Her life, your life, they are worthless in this war. I will sacrifice anything to make Sire win.
You disgust me. I can't believe you. This isn't who you were. This isn't who we were.
And what are you gonna do about it then?
I'm going to get you to snap out of it. And a little bit of the Daxiketh you might know. A smile flashes across Naz's face. It's not quite a smile, it's more of a challenge. And he pulls his dagger out and nicks the real Daxiketh in the shoulder.
Okay. So give me an attack roll, because why not?
Oh, not great. 17.
17. Okay, 17 hits.
Cool. 1d6. That's 8 damage.
Okay, so you go and you nick him with your dagger. He takes the bane, but he winces. And then he just like looks at you. His eyes are like glinting with this rage at you, at what you have said to him, at what you have done, and your failure to do what you were supposed to do in this blaze. And as you go, he grabs your hand and he twists it and he tries to throw you off the balcony that you are standing next to. Give me a strength check.
That's not great. That's an 8.
Ooh. So Daxokis like holds you there on the edge of the balcony as you like dangle, the rain pouring down at you. It's very hard to see. You just see like the blood from his neck like dripping on your face. And he goes, "Do I disgust you now? I can't just let you go."
And okay, yeah, not what I expected at all. Yeah, a shock over Naz's face as, you know, he's basically being threatened to be dropped into the city. He chokes out, "Yes. This isn't you. This is someone else. I need you. Come back, please."
There is no coming back from this. And-
I will. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'll try to grab the edge of the balcony with my free hand for fear that he might let me go.
Okay. So you go and do that, and he bunches it into the railing, and you can't really. He is intending to let you go, and in that moment, you hear this like something like hits him in the back of the head, and you see in the rain Elmsworth just like looking at both of you. He extends a hand to you, trying to lift you up as Daxocus like reels from this sudden betrayal, and he like lifts you up. He puts you, and as Daxocus just like holds his head, and he's looking at both of you, and he takes out the dagger and he goes for Elmsworth's heart.
Oh,
in this
Jesus.
moment of senseless rage.
I try to wrestle the dagger out of his hands.
He goes, and he's still his strength, his rage. This is not just Daxocus that is doing this. There is something in him, something that snapped completely, and he's just he wants to murder someone to let this pain of his go away. And this Elmsworth stays and says, "Sir, just wait a minute." But he goes, and he still has, as you're holding his hand, he's still getting closer and closer to him.
I'm going to bodily twist around so to get in the way of in between him and Elmsworth.
Okay. So you do that, and as you do, give me a strength check.
Sure. This just has to be better than an 8. 18.
Okay. So you do that, and you stop for a minute as his hand is now not at Elmsworth, but it's like about to get to you, and he's still pushing deep, and he's looking at you, and his eyes almost has this like red glow, and you're not sure if it's just like the light from the surrounding area, or this is something that has taken up residence in Daxocus' psyche at this moment of extreme emotion, as he's going for your neck now. He's not stopping, and he looks at you and he says, "You're all traitors, failures. Sire deserved better, deserved me."
I will try to, if I still have my hand on the dagger, I'll try to rotate it away from me, even if it's rotated toward Daxocus.
Okay. Give me a final dexterity roll in this case.
That's an 18 total.
So, in this moment, you use his rage and his strength against him as you twist the dagger into his neck.
A sort of wooziness washes over Nas. And he steps back and drops the knife. He checks on Elmsworth. Is Elmsworth okay?
He is in shock. This is all happening very fast. And he's just looking at you. He's looking at Daxocus. The worst night in my life.
I take Elmsworth. I pick him up off the ground and I tell him, we have to go.
Go where?
I don't know. I can't stay here. I suppose you can stay here, but I don't want to lose you too.
He looks at Daxoketh lying on the floor, blood pouring from his neck. What happened to that boy?
He got lost. I think he forgot himself. He forgot what mattered.
He just looks at you silently. And then he begins to move. And so, in this moment of revelation and this rainy night, as Naz and Ilmsworth leave, sire, we will pick up next week to see if those memories will remain. If Merix's plan will work.
No. Why?
You can't set all this up and then the spell doesn't work, right?
Yeah, no, it can't.
That's
you
not
can't
legal.
That's not legal. No, you
That's
can't
not
have done
legal.
all this flashbacking shit. And
We
then
do
be
all
like-
this and then it's like, oh, sorry guys, the spell failed.
And
Daxoketh
also the fucking tech now pseudo necro AI overlord terrorist has his core piece. Like, no.
I mean,
Was I worth
Daxoketh
it?
is okay? Question mark.
Daxoketh is dead.
Daxoketh is dead. Daxoketh is bleeding out on the floor. Naz is okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't care about that Daxoketh.
That Daxoketh is fucked.
That Daxoketh is dead as well.
Well, you guys, the guys of the cast, the people outside of the cast, we call audience, and we sometimes talk to as we break the fourth wall. Thank you so much for sticking with us through another session of me torturing these people. Yeah, 7th level players will do crazy stuff to your little dungeon. So, yeah, if we survive another week, we will see you all on the other side, and we will wrap up this blood thread and see what it all leads to next time.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Yay!
Bye bye.